two talented 20-somethings who are on the fringe of the British light welterweight scene. The unbeaten aggressor Steve Williams and the light-punching but classy slickster Michael Grant. Good operators, English belt at stake, and the styles could blend nicely, Glenn.
Yep, they could. Both very good stylists, and Williams is a decent amateur, and he's on good form, coming off the best win of his career, with Grant coming off his only loss. And I just wonder mentally who's the better prepared for this.
Grant was the better amateur on the ABA light welterweight title in 2005, but that defeat was because of a cut eye, his left eye, in prize fighter against Jason Cook. It left him in tears that night. There was a lot of money on Michael Grant just before Christmas, and he was devastated to lose. Has the eye healed? Has he had enough time? Bit low there from Williams.
Looks the smoother of the two. Grant, nice relaxed style.
Both with plenty of support. Grant from London. Williams has brought fans down from Liverpool. Momentum with him. He's won all 8. And he's been impressive.
There's a bit at stake here. I think whoever loses this, it's a bit of a setback in their career.
Yep, certainly a crossroads affair, no doubt about that. Williams 25, Grant 26. Right hand from Williams. And Grant was shaken by Jason Cook in that first round of prize fighter. Are there question marks over the Grant chin? Good body shot from Williams too. There's a powerful, dominant look about him.
Yeah. Maybe, you know, this is going to show the difference between good amateurs and whether they can settle into the pros. It's a different game. It's a tougher game. It's a different type of fighter.
Yep, it's a very interesting one. Williams will look to work the body. Grant using speed and angles. Red and white of Liverpool, Steve Williams. Not a football fan, he tells me. And the multicoloured of Michael Grant, calls himself Mikey Spice. In his 15th fight, only the one loss. On that cut eye to Jason Cook, Williams unbeaten.
I didn't think there was such a thing as someone from Liverpool who wasn't a football fan.
Well, we found one. Big boxing fan, though. Steve Williams. Loved Leonard and Duran and that sort of era. Bit of an old-fashioned way about him and manner. Gets down to business quickly. Grant's got to use his feet, hasn't he?
Yep, he's got to use his skills, movement, switch the angles, get the jab working.
Johnny Eames says he's got to stick to the game plan. Michael Grant tonight. Matthew Marsh did so well for 6 rounds against Jason Booth.
Williams just starting to show his strength now. Finished the first round doing that and then has picked it up here. Maybe he's the more confident of the two. Grant's got to use that jab more.
Yeah, although Grant's had more professional fights than Williams, has Williams got that professional style? Is he more suited to this game? Grant, nice left hand. He's got the tricks and the skills that he picked up as an amateur. Now he's got to prove he can mix it in the pros.
But Williams' style's pretty straightforward and he's pretty stiff of his upper body, so that should suit Grant to get that jab, get those straight punches on. This is really whether he's got the mental attitude for this game.
Needs a rhythm too, Grant, to frustrate the advancing Williams. He's been sparring with Kevin Mitchell.
Don't stay there, Mick. Don't stay there. Keep moving.
Good right from Williams, who has the extra power in there. Left of the body from Grant. Pretty confident start from the Tottenham man. Doesn't look worried, overawed about the occasion.
But he's just got to be careful. He's been outworked in this round.
Cram-packed light welterweight division in Britain at the moment. This for the English belt. Good stepping stone title to win. And a good clash, stylistically especially, between Steve Williams from Merseyside and London's Michael Grant.
Williams seems to me to be one of these hard, rugged types that's going to make any fighter, life hard for any fighter. Just caught Grant with a good right hand.
Victor Lachlan just tidying it up. He looked really good, Williams, against Slavek Zimlevich. Tough man from Poland who'd won 18 of 24. One of the best wins so far for Williams. We saw him in June last year, but he's been out a while. Grant looking for the sharp left hand.
That's what he's got to do. He's got to be on the move, find the angles and whip the quick shots in and then away again.
Yeah, good work from Michael Grant. Nice movement, using the ring well. And people have always talked about him, Glenn. Bags of ability, just hasn't quite fallen into place yet.
No, maybe mentally it just hasn't, hit the right gear yet. But that could happen in a fight like this, where he gets the concentration, gets the confidence.
Also more mature now, Michael Grant, physically. Just frustrating Williams.
Yeah, the movement, the fast counter punching, working well for Grant.
They're not quite landing there, Williams. Grant effective. Boxer move, little uppercut as they exchange shots there. Good right hand from Williams. That's what Grant's got to be careful about, letting the left hand slip and just basing his style on reflexes.
Well, Grant has to concentrate very hard in this fight. It's going to take a real good effort for him to get a win here.
Yeah, looks as though he could be capable of it, but can he sustain it? Here comes Williams, back with hard punches.
You sense he's going to make mistakes, and he did there. He go with that right hand. That's twice good right hands in this round. This is a good one for Williams.
Left eye looking puffy as well, Michael Grant. I think you noticed that as they came to the ring, worsening a bit.
Nice deep breath, sit back. Hold it, up and hold it. Up and hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Out. Again, one more up. Now, Mikey, stop dropping the left hand. Yeah? 3 times in a row you can right hand over the top. We've told you about keeping the left hand down. You're going out there, you're doing it again. Quickly sit back. All right? Keep the left hand up. Keep the movement. Don't let stand there and get some ropes and wait for it to throw shots. Yeah?
Jimmy Tibbs, crucial, working on the eye. And Johnny Eames with the tactics.
It was a good start for Grant. who had good movement, but then started to leave the left hand down, and Williams started to tee off on him, and a good finish to the round for Williams.
Already tough to score this one, first three. Is Steve Williams in charge? Is Michael Grant's boxing catching the eye of the judges? Scheduled for 10. Vacant English belt on the line. Flashy cameos from Grant. But just a more seasoned look about Steve Williams. Could be the difference.
But again, Williams comes out and lands the right hand, and with the eye damage and the right hand's going in, that spells problems for Grant.
Yeah, they were worried about taking this fight so soon after the cut, but the team thought it's worth the risk. Nice uppercut from Grant. This match was meant to go on a few months ago, so they will have been studying the tapes of each other. And it's nice action, Glenn.
Yeah, styles are blended. Come forward, solid strength of Williams, and then the fast combinations working well for Grant.
Success there for Michael Grant, and with the jab, he was out for a couple of years, dislocated his shoulder, but it's that left eye that's becoming a problem for him tonight.
Cameos, he does look good, Grant. You can see the nice rhythm, the good skills that saw him get amateur honours. But there's a toughness, a hardness about Steve Williams.
Yeah, spot on, Glenn. Rugged, strong, and determined Williams. Not the most technical or flashy, but knuckles down, drives his punches home. Probably doesn't want to be there, Grant, does he? In close.
No, especially not with the damage to the eye. He doesn't want to be anywhere he can get caught on there. Williams has got a bit of a throwback style. He reminds me of those tough fighters in the 50s, the Tony Zales of this world, who did very well with a style like this.
Digging in, Grant, just shaking his head a couple of times. Early signs of unhappiness for Michael Grant. This is getting tough, might have been a bit low, but he's not happy, Grant.
Right, relax. Oh, nice deep breath, up you go. Up you go, up. Hold it when you get up.
Unsettle this fella.
Okay.
Want a big round off you, this one.
Okay.
He's sneaking away with us. We can't have it. You've got to win this.
Okay.
You can't go 0 a loss. We got to win. All right.
Yeah.
You throw just one punch today. You got to throw more combinations. Throw them. We worked on this. You're fit as anything. Now come on.
Okay.
Big round he wants. A big one.
Yeah, big round from Williams could be very important at this stage, and if he gets those combinations working.
I think they feel they'll unsettle Grant if they have a big round.
Here's the 5th round. Steve Williams with the more solid start and goes straight to the Michael Grant body. Glimpses of his talent, Grant, but it's a long haul tonight. He's never been beyond 6 rounds, Grant. It's starting to turn against him unless he can just get his boxing together, get a bit more confidence.
But he's going to have to work hard, isn't he, to get a win out of this, Grant. Never gone beyond 6 rounds.
Also only 1 knockout on the Grant slate. The lack of power as he Walks into a body shot there.
Decent skills in and out of the range there, scoring with the left.
Right guy, Michael Grant, youth worker with the London Federation. Good scheme in Tottenham. Doubling up with the left hook there. Has ability.
Williams actually looking a little bit flat this round, missing with punches and just not getting in range quick enough.
Again, annoyed about a low blow there, Michael Grant. Well, are these just early signs? That was low, but it's a tough game, Glenn.
Yeah, but he's done that a few times now. Steve Williams could lose the point if he carries on.
Physically draining, though, on Michael Grant. As he looks for those body shots above the border, and one to the head from Williams. That's what George Schofield asked for, combinations.
Yeah, he wants Williams to unsettle Grant, and that's what he's doing. He's doing it now. He's picked up the work rate. They're much better from Williams.
I think they probably also want Grant to fight Williams' fight in the trenches, because that's where they know they've got the man.
Yeah, they've got to draw him into a fight. They're starting to do that now. He's not getting the success, and this goes Williams' way.
Left hook from Williams. A slow Grant down, who tries to get his feet going. Nice little best as a cut on the right eye for Grant as well, to add to the problems, and he is annoyed. 4 rounds left. English 10-stone belt on the line. Biggest fight yet for both of these guys. Steve Williams from Liverpool, remember, in the red and white with the red and black boots, and Michael Grant in his multicolours. Needs a round or two now, doesn't he, Grant?
Yeah, you just don't feel he's got the physical strength or the power of punch to get that. Good skills, but you know, the pro game, you need a little bit more.
Still these body shots. You heard George Schofield in the Williams corner say, you're so fit, you've got that. No problem with stamina, you wouldn't have thought, with Williams either.
No, a noticeable. I just caught an eye of Grant looking at the corner. Not going to get any help there.
Trying to come back with combinations, Grant. Digging in. I know the boxing game means so much to him.
Let the counters go, Mike.
Feels rejuvenated under the Johnny Eames team, having been with Chris Hall before. Michael Grant.
Nice quick left hook from Grant. Showing he's still got something to give. This is the farthest he's ever been in a professional ring.
It's always been good to watch him burst, Michael Grant, since he came onto the scene in 2005. Just hasn't put it all together. And Williams cutting the corners, walking into punches, but he doesn't seem to mind taking them, the odd one or two.
No, he's took a few in the second half of this round. It's been good for Grant, who's boxed well, made the room for himself, and got some nice punches on. This is better from Grant.
doubling up there. Grant. Best session in a while.
Yeah, needs to keep up this good work.
Showing some grit, some character. Furthest he's been in a professional ring into the 7th.
That's what we wanted to see from him.
The clubbing punches from Williams just keeps coming at Grant, even when Grant has the success. Better round for the Londoner. But has he stemmed the flow or not?
Round 8.
3 rounds to go. That's all that Michael Grant has. Probably behind on the cards of the 3 judges, but we don't know that for sure. Terry O'Connor, Dave Parris and Mark Green assessing these rounds. Both have had their successes. Momentum and overall with Williams, Glenn.
Yeah, he's just pressing forward. He's still getting the solider punches on, the bigger punches. But Grant looked better in the last round.
George Schofield in the Liverpool corner was saying that this is close, Steve, this is close. Fighting for his young daughter, Holly, Steve Williams. 25-year-old. Not even into double figures as a pro. Trying to exchange jabs. Still that look on Williams's face of comfort, not displeasure.
At times Grant looks a little bit panicked in his work.
Flashy, rapid bursts. Not all getting through. And the harder looking hooks. Once more from Williams. I mean, they're 2 good fighters to have in and around the top 10 of the British light welterweights.
It's a good fight, good entertainment. Both trying real hard in there. Both having successes. Williams looked the hardest successes.
Williams went 8 rounds with Zemljevic at a good pace last time out. That's the furthest he's been. He did it once before as well with Stuart Green. All unknown for Grant. Still coping, still there, still throwing.
He's keeping his concentration, Grant. Both hand from Williams landed, but Grant is showing some decent character.
Yep, feeling sorry for himself a couple of rounds ago. That seems to have gone away. Nice little burst there. Good quality from Grant. Could he have nicked that? 2 rounds to go, it's close. Gauging opinion from ringside, 1 or 2 have Grant in a narrow lead. Most have Williams. You do by a couple.
Getting closer, Grant doing better over the last 2 rounds.
Some belief is back in the boxing of Michael Grant. We thought this might be the stage where he begins to tire, switch off. Williams still strong, but having problems with some of the movement of Grant.
That's right. Sorry, I mean, if Williams is slowing down, if he's starting to tire, the speed of Grant might just start to be the difference in these later rounds.
Those skills that made him a really good amateur. Just missed out on fighting Amir Khan. in the unpaid ranks. Although that wrangle's in good right from Williams, who just continues to come forward and chip away. Good fight for the English belt.
Nice right hand again from Williams, showing that strength.
Here's busload of fans to our left. Williams is on their feet. Another little shift here. And a good jab from the Liverpudlian.
As he comes, mate.
He stumbled a little bit there. He's lost his footing.
Eyes haven't worsened, they've done a good job. Certainly on the right side. Left. Puffy. Swelling.
Yeah, Jimmy Tibbs working with that. Great corner man. Johnny Eames, he's got good people looking after him.
Yep, Jimmy Tibbs will be there with Kevin Mitchell Saturday night. Also trains Billy Joe Saunders. Williams just missing out of range there. That wasn't though.
Williams has scored some solid right hands in this round. Been a bit quieter from Grant.
Yeah, good effort again from Williams. Just got on with it. Hasn't felt sorry for himself after maybe losing the last couple. And that's the grit of the old-fashioned fighters that you were talking about.
Very much so. That's what he's got. That's what his whole style's based around.
Pumping out the punches, Grant.
Nice combination there from Grant at the end of the round.
Good round.
Now you're in it. Now you're in it. All right, excellent round. Nice deep breath. Up and hold it for me, up. Hold it. Now. Up. Deep breath. Hold it. Now. One more for me. Up. And relax. Mike, you're in it now.
No,
yeah?
don't flop about, Mike.
Keep still now. You're in it now. Keep that top moving. One shot ain't enough. It's got to be twos and threes. Yeah? Exactly what you've done.
Well, they know it's the last round. I'm just wondering what Johnny Eames is saying in the corner, whether he thinks this is scheduled for 12.
Well, he seemed to think so earlier. Trying to get excited and then forget what's going on. Easy to do.
This is the final session. 3 minutes left of what's been a good, hard-fought, honest English light welterweight title battle. Steve Williams, the aggressor. Michael Grant, the flashy boxer who's used the ring, has come back well second half. Who's going to get this, Glenn?
Well, I've got Williams ahead, but it's how you score a lot of these rounds. The flashy, quick punching, or the solid, hard punching that Williams has landed with. I've been impressed with Grant over the last few rounds. He's hung in there, showed a bit more character. He looked like he was going to just feel sorry for himself and get overpowered, but he's come back, shown a fighter's heart.
Last couple of minutes, shame. Could have been nice to see this go on to 12, but only 10 rounds for the English belt. Williams fighting out of the home corner, the blue corner. Will that be important? Grant from London, will that be?
And you never know how long it's a draw. You might get to see it all again.
Yep. We take a rematch, no doubt about that. And these two have proved something tonight, haven't they? That they can play a part in the next year or two. Maybe one of them will go on to fight for a British title, maybe
So,
both.
and nobody's really took complete control in this fight. Well, I may have Williams ahead, but Grant's done some good work and impressed at times.
I think Grant's getting the better of this 10th round.
but we thought he might feel the pace more, but in fact, quite the opposite. He's been the brighter in the second half of the fight.
Yeah, credit goes to Johnny Eames' team. He's getting his fighters very, very fit for these long affairs. Williams has been frustrated. Found it difficult at times to cope with Grant's speed. He's never given up hope. The willpower always there. I think this is really close, Glenn.
Yeah, it's getting closer because I'm giving this last round to Michael Grant.
Good shot from Williams, late on, last 10 seconds, who's got more? Who'll catch the judge's eye right at the end? Left hand from Williams. Well, it'll be interesting to see how the three judges have got it. Will they be split? A very subjective fight. Both men will think they've won it. And what it was, Glenn, was a really decent fight for the English light welterweight title.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. After 10 rounds of boxing, the judges' scorecard reads: Mark Green 97-94, Dave Paris 96-95, Terry O'Connor 97-94, and all three judges are in favour of the winner and the new English light welterweight champion from Liverpool, Steve Williams.
Close on the cards, but unanimous. Steve Williams becomes the English light welterweight champion. Good performance, good fight, and Michael Grant can come again.
It didn't actually go perfectly to plan. I felt I was getting picked off on the way in a lot more than I expected. He's a very skillful, fast fighter, and gave me a lot of problems in there. Got to start moving my head a bit.
You were confident you'd won it at the end?
Yeah, well, I felt it was really close, but maybe I just edged it on pressure, and my shots were the telling shots.
Worked out for it. Was that the tactics, just all-out pressure and body shots, try and wear him down? He'd never been beyond 6 rounds before.
Yeah, we took note of that and thought maybe I'd get him in the later rounds, but he showed toughness and fitness, and he boxed well.
Dad, he's a cracking boxer. He went to Tenerife to train for that. Good luck to him. We trained in his cellar, and his father's cellar for this fight, except for the sparring. I swear to God, after God's on his slate.
How far is he off British title class?
Well, Tommy's going to get him a fight there. Tommy's made up with him, and we're over the moon with him. He deserves it. He's a clean living lad, and he's a good workhorse. I swear to God, he's a good lad.
Team Williams very, very excited by that. We'll get reaction from